Hello and welcome to the Scottish Football Podcast. Today we are joined by Sean, Ross, Finn and Ben. Finn, it's your first time on. A wee bit nervous?
Not really, it's a pretty fresh one.
Fair enough. Ross, how you doing?
I'm good, thanks.
And Sean?
I'm alright, aye.
Technical stuff going alright?
Aye.
Good man. And yourself, Ben?
I'm good.
Right, looks like it. Right, okay, so we're doing a wee season review today for Rangers and Celtic. So we'll start off with Celtic. Their season started on the 10th of July against Alashkert FC and they won 3-0. And they won 3-0 in the second leg as well. So they went off to a good start. Sean, do you remember that game?
I went to the home leg. Absolutely just fast them eye.
Yeah.
They're not really much of a team. They're just a different country.
The champions are a team. The champions of Macedonia or something like that. I don't even know how they're qualified for
They'll probably beat Scotland anyway.
Listen, it's a first round Champions League game.
Exactly.
You always get these kind of teams.
It's nice to see us winning so comfortably in a game like that.
Of course, against Nabdy FC. They probably still beat Scotland as a country. So then they went off to Rosenborg, 0-0.
Tough place to go, tougher than people think.
Of course, yeah, but then that was when the Champions League.
Exactly,
I mean, aye.
very disappointing.
It was disappointing.
But we thrashed them at home as well in the qualifiers, 3-1.
You did indeed.
We're going 1-0 down.
Yes,
Exactly.
indeed. Right, okay, on to the start of the season. Fair to say a bit up and down at the start.
It was very obviously not being able to spend money in the summer on new players. Spend on disco lights instead. Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Aye, what did you make of that then?
I thought it was good, but only if you got the Champions League or Europa League, which didn't get the Europa League.
You also needed players as well. You can't
Yeah.
just have the disco lights.
I think
That's not going to win you games.
They had it because maybe when when our teams came, they might go, "Oh, this is a nice place. I really like this." And then once they're here, they might think, "Oh, I like this. I really want to stay here." It brings so much more to the
Or just
atmosphere.
stay at a stadium.
But then you need the
One step
investment
second.
along with the lights, because the lights, they're not very special.
Failing to sign John McGinn as well. That must have been a big blow.
That was a big
Peter
blow.
Lawwell needed to put his hand in his pocket.
It
He
was
just didn't.
because Brendan Rodgers, I think, didn't want them. It was. I think it was the club that wanted them because he wasn't guaranteed first team football.
I
That's
don't
why he
think
went.
I think Rodgers would have loved to have
Yeah,
John McGinn at the
Because
club.
but you had Scott Brown, Cal McGregor.
But then look
I
at us this
Jam.
we were stuck for midfielders at a point in the season. We were stuck for
Yeah, but
players
they didn't know
overall.
that. They didn't know
But you've got to invest when you're losing players.
that. Yeah, I know.
Does it surprise you because Arzani, he was a signing by the board. Daniel Arzani.
He's even
Injured.
started the game.
I mean, he got a really bad injury, so he couldn't play.
That he
Yeah.
played
Can't
for the
believe he
reserves
didn't.
for a while.
Fair enough. First loss of the season came to Hearts. Was that a wee bit of a nervous game? A wee bit of a nervous time for the club?
Well, for the first 6 games, I think it was fair to say that Celtic, they couldn't get the rhythm, they couldn't get the beat, and because in their first 3 games they'd only won 3 of them and lost 2 of them, and obviously drawn 1. But I think that about 10 games in, when they got through, when they beat.
Who was it? What are you talking about? The Europa League?
No. Just carry on, right?
Right, okay. Betfred Cup winners. It was 3-0 to Hearts, was it, in the final?
3-0 to Celtic.
Well, 3-0
Hearts,
Celtic
yes.
against Hearts in the final.
Aye.
Aye,
No.
that's what I mean.
No.
Motherwell.
Aberdeen.
Aberdeen care. You need to. What?
No, it was Aberdeen in the final. But
It was,
they put,
but they put
Rangers
1-0.
out.
Ryan Christie. What
Yeah.
a finish it was.
Indeed, yes. Then they lost to Rangers
Yeah.
at
Ibrox.
Ibrox. That was brilliant. What do we make of that game?
That's out for you.
We've already talked. Well, we're not talking about games here. We're just talking about the overview of the season. So we're not going to go into too much depth about every single game. But yeah, I think Rangers responded well to that Celtic. But then after Christmas, after that defeat, when they went off to Dubai, Brendan Rodgers really got the team in. They picked it up, and they really
Didn't stop from there.
Yeah, after that
left.
Old Firm, it was 43
Yeah.
points each. and then
You
How-
stumbled.
well, I think Rangers lost to Kilmarnock 2-1.
Consistency just went.
Rangers on their day can be probably
The best there.
Yeah, one of the best.
I still believe that Celtic have got the better players.
Nah, I don't
But-
think so.
Yeah. You see when you
It's
look,
the consistency.
See, this in disrespect to Rangers, right? You see when you look at our situation compared to Rangers' situation, they've just came back a few years ago from being in third division in Scottish football. We've been on 8 in a row.
Exactly.
Realistically, with how the club's funded that, Rangers shouldn't be anywhere near us.
Exactly.
And
No, they're not.
that's down
How
to
are we
Celtic.
nowhere near these?
Because you don't
shouldn't
realise
be.
how
You
don't
You
realise
shouldn't be.
you guys don't realise how big a 9-point gap is.
Well,
To end the season, we
no,
went
it's
through
not
2
even
managers.
Celtic, it's
We
not even
didn't
that.
sign in the summer, and
Can you let
the
others
whole
speak,
season,
please?
we went through with so many injuries.
Celtic know how to win games. See these wee 1-0 90th minute winners. Celtic know how to win.
No, but
That's the
listen, but
difference.
listen.
We have the
But listen,
consistency.
see-
Rangers
See if
don't.
Rangers, right? They're a huge club, okay? But see,
Bigger
any-
than Celtic.
that is not the point here. See,
That's a debate that can go on for
no,
forever.
see the point that any team, doesn't matter if it's Rangers or Partick Thistle. Shut up. See, it doesn't matter if it's Rangers or Partick Thistle. If a team goes down to third division, no matter how big a team they are, if a team's winning the first division, the Premiership, 3 years in a row, realistically, they shouldn't be anywhere near. But Rangers done well.
Rangers-
Rangers done very well.
They took a risk.
Rangers have
How-
done, ve-
how can
Rangers
you-
have done very well to close that gap, but Celtic haven't done enough to ensure
How can you say
it
that
stays.
Rangers are nowhere near?
They've not
if the
done-
I didn't say
Celtic-
they're not. I didn't say they're not. I said
He
they
did.
shouldn't be.
He
I said
did.
they shouldn't be near.
They,
But they are.
because
They are
Celtic have just completed a domestic treble, another domestic treble to make it a domestic treble.
Point is, Rangers have beat Celtic twice this year.
What's that got to do with anything? That doesn't
Well,
have
they
an
clearly
impact on
are.
the
You
league.
could beat us
That-
4
so-
times in a season and we
That
could
doesn't
still
mean we
win
can still win the
the
league.
league.
We can still win the
Of
league.
course, but
Exactly. That,
that's
you can't
happened before.
base a league off 2 games.
But you're
off 3
saying
games.
that Celtic are miles ahead, and that's not true.
How can you
They
say
are,
they're
they
not
are.
closer when
Inconsistency,
when
inconsistency.
it's-
They are.
Sean, how can you talk about inconsistency
I
when
said
we're just talking?
inconsistency.
That's what I said as well.
Celtic are miles better than Rangers,
It being
and
inconsistent.
also
No, they're not, because look at the start of the season.
We can't lose. We
ah,
can't.
well, Celtic were still
See-
playing their books.
Yeah,
Oh, of
I'm
course.
saying now.
Of
See,
course
it's
they will.
the same
That's
team
why
as-
you could
see,
tell.
my same
That's why
thing-
you could tell
See,
that
next-
from
Rip into 'em.
after about 10 games, Celtic found the league and they took the league away.
No, they never, because it was 43 points.
See, next
at
season-
Well,
half-time.
no, well, fine.
Well. Maybe we'll listen.
What
What
you're
time
enjoying
is
it
it
now,
now?
Ross, just toss me
A season of
See
2
if we-
halves.
See if we.
I think no, I'll.
Let's
See if we lose. See you saying you could beat us 4 times. The Rangers could beat us 4 times in a season. You're saying that now, but imagine Rangers beat us 4 times next season.
Just-
You will not be saying we comfortably won the league.
Yes, I know,
Yeah.
but
Depends
even
how
if
many
they
points
did beat
are.
us 4 times in a season,
And it's very,
about
it's very unlikely. It's very likely.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
This
shit,
is what I can't
Exactly.
imagine.
Look
He
at
wants
this.
out to talk.
I know.
Like go then.
Fuck's
Like, we're
sake.
trying to say something and then
Go.
Rangers. It's about the consistency throughout the season, which Celtic have got over the last 8 years, and that's how they have won the league 8 times. Rangers don't have that. Celtic have a team full of winners. Rangers don't.
How
How many-
do they not have a team full of winners? How can you say that?
Because how many of them have
They
won
won.
league titles?
How many of them?
We've won 54 league titles.
That's
How many players in that squad?
Alan McGregor, Stephen Davis,
Scott Arfield.
Scott Arfield.
But they do have winners. They do.
Of course, we have
And
winners.
that's
They should have
They
winners
do,
in the
they
whole
do have winners.
the whole
They-
Celtic.
They've got more winners than
They do
Celtic
have
have got in
winners.
their team, because we've at the Old Firms.
It's
It's
fine. They
We're
do-
not talking about individual
Exactly.
games.
We're
Kev.
talking
We're not
about
talking about
league
individual
seasons.
games.
We can't. We can't.
We're talking about talking about trophies. We're not talking about an individual game.
but you're
You
talking
can't
about
say
winners.
Rangers-
You're not talking about trophies. You're talking about
We're
winners.
talking about winners.
Exactly.
but
Winners. You could like.
Just because you won one game
Exactly.
doesn't mean that you're
We want
you're a
to
winner.
No, we can't say we can't say Rangers don't have winners.
Yes.
When they've come both times they beat us this season.
But Celtic have a team full of winners, as we have won the league.
Listen, it was comfortably. The Rangers
don't know.
aren't. Rangers 3 years coming back into the Premiership aren't realistically going to win the league, and they know that themselves. But to win 2 Old
Are they
Firms
not?
against us comfortably this season,
What did you
Rangers fans who know themselves realistically. Coming any club, coming from free division, 3-4 divisions below, isn't realistic that they win the league. But it still shows they have winners if they're capable of beating us who've won 8 times in a row.
Yes,
Exactly
but
my
see
point,
these
but why
games.
not?
See these games that we win in the 90th minute, and these games that Rangers throw away. A draw here, a draw there. Celtic don't do that as much.
See if Celtic
It's not about
hadn't-
them.
see if
That's the
Celtic
difference.
Us winning the league isn't about them. We can't win. We can't go next season scoring 90th minute winners for
I know.
for 38 games.
Yeah, because that's not going to happen.
We're not
again.
going to have a treble winning.
No.
Well, last minute we'll get a
Think
last minute
it's
winner.
too early.
But
to
since
say
Neil Lennon has
it's
come in,
saying
how many
something.
games have been won in the last 10 minutes?
Most of them.
Stoppage time.
Most
Most of them.
But that is how we won the league.
Yeah,
By
see-
winning them.
And now take away all those goals, Rangers would probably have won the league.
You can't
See the
sit
difference
and say
between Celtic and Rangers? There's one loss between us.
Mm-hmm.
No, but it's the
have
amount
lost-
of draws we've
Exactly.
had.
You've had 9 draws.
It's
And
a
we've had
joke.
6.
The consistency just isn't there. See if there was consistency there, we could have easily won that league this year
And
because
that's what I'm talking about when I talk about winners.
Is there a gap in the squads?
Yeah.
Yes, I'd say there probably
That's
is.
a big gap.
Okay, well let's go for
The Rangers have
Go-
a lot of fight.
the teams then. So McGregor.
But I think
McGregor's a better keeper
Right,
at a Bain
okay.
and Adam.
Yeah.
Easily,
Yeah,
right?
hands down,
But
yeah.
to be fair to
But
them,
in
he is-
3 seasons
Oh,
time.
yeah, Sean, did you just say? What was it? What was the team in the season you done? What was
To
the
be
team-
fair to
In
them,
He's
3
on five
seasons
games,
time, Bain will be better than McGregor, so
Exactly.
McGregor will be done.
Yeah.
So
Well,
you see if
he'll
you-
retire.
McGregor will be gone
Yeah.
in 2 seasons.
but I
time.
think Bain
Yeah.
could be a better keeper than McGregor.
Yeah,
Nah,
he's got
Jack,
potential.
he's got
Potentially, but not now.
Yeah,
Right, okay.
McGregor is probably.
Tavernier
Yeah.
ahead holistic all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Centre backs, Ayer, Goldson.
No, Boyata.
No. Benkovic.
Benkovic is young.
A
and he could
£13
go-
million
he could go
player.
far.
How can you say
Benkovic
that?
on his day.
On his
When
day.
Rodgers was here.
What
at the
about
start of the
Goldson?
season.
Goes
No,
no,
on his
and that's
day,
point-
Benkovic
that's
is
point.
better on his day than
These are
Goldson,
players.
and that's
These
a
are
fact.
players who've just have came to Rangers and want to win.
Yeah.
The likes
And
of Goldson,
a big-
they want to win. Might not make him technically the better player, but they want to win. Goldson was not taking any risks against Celtic. He was just getting he was getting the ball up. He didn't want to lose.
Ben, who
But a
would you?
big part of the players coming to Rangers and wanting to win
Ben,
was Steven
who would you?
Gerrard.
But sorry,
You see
go
if
on,
Pedro-
carry on.
You see if Pedro Caixinha was there, the fight wouldn't be there.
Well, look
We're
at the-
talking about this season. Where's Pedro coming into?
Because I'm talking about Steven Gerrard being here. That's
So
how
what's
he's made
Steven Gerrard
improvements.
got to do anything with Pedro Caixinha?
Because I'm saying,
This
because if you
season.
listen,
I think
if
we all need to
Pedro,
calm down a bit.
if Pedro Caixinha was here, the fight wouldn't be the same. But Steven Gerrard has
I don't
changed
know,
it.
look
That's-
at the
that's
difference
the
in
point.
the
Steven Gerrard
squads.
has changed
Look at
it.
the
That
difference
is
in
true.
squads.
Steven Gerrard has changed it.
He's changed the philosophies, yes.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't
and then
simply- you
use
can't
it
deny
all
what-
off.
But you
Gerrard
can't
hasn't
really
changed
compare
it.
them as managers and even as a squad. The difference.
Not trying to.
No.
We're not trying to.
trying to,
We're
but
trying
I'm saying-
The point is we're making it. Gerrard has changed it.
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Let everyone talk.
I don't know. But I think you can't really compare squads and managers from Pedro Caixinha to Steven Gerrard. Right. Okay. Brendan leaves.
Yeah, that was.
A sad day.
I think that'd been coming.
I had.
Did you not notice how soon he left after we got knocked out of the Europa League?
Yeah.
There was something there. Was he planning on leaving as soon as we were out there? Taking us as far as he could?
No,
Maybe.
because you can't say that because there's no chance that we were going to beat Valencia.
No, but then he
Like
might.
think about it.
Yes, but he might.
The
he-
team that
I
beat
think.
Barcelona.
Yeah, they beat Barcelona in the
Yes.
Copa Real, whatever it's called.
Copa del Rey.
The Copa
del Rey,
Real.
I don't
But
know.
Copa
it
Real.
was a bit of a coincidence that as soon as we go out the Europa League, Brendan leaves. And Neil Lennon's
Yeah,
just
because-
lost his job as well.
I think
There's
there was
something going
definite
on.
phone calls in it.
Yes,
because see, as
definitely.
soon as Roger Lennon would have been already known about
Exactly.
that, and it was the cheap option they went for. So
Yeah.
they've just brought him in straight
And
away.
Rodgers.
Would Lennon have got? Do you think the Lennon really would have gone into a changing room and had a fight with someone? I think there was something going on there. He wanted to get sacked.
I think Florian Kimberley. I understand he might have said something out of line, but if you can't take criticism, Hibs, right?
I think Canberra's to grow up, to be honest with you.
See Hibs, like aside from Celtic and Rangers, they are one of the bigger teams in Scotland.
Third or fourth.
They should be third or fourth. If they're having good players like Canberra, who simply can't in the squad, they can't get them into a third or fourth or a European place, the manager's not going to be happy.
Well,
if he can't accept
He's not
that,
going to be a big player when he's older if he's just.
if he's spitting the dummy.
But then some players, you need to deal with different players in different ways. You can't
Yeah,
deal with
yeah.
everyone in the same way.
But
some people
that's
take
probably
it-
what. Listen to interviews with Lennon. That's one of his best things as a man management skills. Is he knows when to put an arm around a player.
But there must have been something.
There's
going
probably
on
more than I mean, by saying, "Oh, this guy shouted at me," that's just ridiculous. I think
But-
there's more to it.
What I've heard is there was a fight.
My
Lane
dinner
was-
lady, I think I've heard about that.
And if,
Dinner lady.
and if that's true, that must. What's he fighting over?
No, but did you also see as well with the Brendan Rodgers? See them, like, what day was it left? Was it a Wednesday or something? Because
I'm sure
it
it
was
was
see
a
the
Monday.
Monday. See the
It was
Monday.
the Monday.
Brendan Rodgers. No, there was the last training session the day before. The Leicester was official. The day before the training session before, he already said
Yeah.
bye to the players.
Yeah, that's
so
what I heard.
that's definite. I just don't know.
But if you were Neil Lennon and Brendan Rodgers had just left to go to Leicester, right? Think about it. Leicester would have offered Brendan Rodgers 3 times the money, and that's the truth. That's because Celtic and all Scottish teams can't. They just can't. They can't compete with English teams just because of the money, and that's just the way it goes. But if you were sitting there and you were Neil Lennon and Brendan Rodgers had just left, and Celtic were lying there needing a manager, and you supported Celtic, you were a previous manager, you've done really well, would you not jump at that?
Yeah.
So you can't sit there and say, "Oh, there was something else in it," because Neil Lennon, if you were Neil Lennon, you'd jump at that instantly.
So he's happy
So no
with
wonder that-
Lennon coming in as interim
I think
manager.
I think it was the right decision.
I think it's the right decision that he's the new manager. as well.
Someone who knows
Got onto that in a minute.
you don't want a random manager coming in to take you to
No,
take you to a treble. Okay, maybe in a house, might not been at Celtic for the past 5 years, but obviously Celtic fans, we're far too, like, especially our age, like the 2000s onwards.
Yeah.
We're far too picky about what we get. Because,
But you'd
and
expect that.
it's even the fans from that went through the 90s and that. I don't see why they're so fussed about getting a manager as good as Brendan Rodgers, because it's not realistic that we're going to get a world class manager every single season.
But see when
I'm
you've
not gonna-
gone from someone like Brendan Rodgers, who is miles better than Neil Lennon, in my opinion.
Yeah, but it's not going to happen, is it? It's not good.
But you can see why they'd be annoyed from.
We went from Ronnie Dyer to Brendan Rodgers.
Exactly. So then it looks like we've gone.
Exactly. Now it's going the other way up.
It's
Exactly.
not gonna
We're
stay
going
world class
backwards.
forever.
We're taking a step back.
I don't think we will. I think we're just
Yeah,
kind of-
definitely.
I don't think we're taking a step back. I don't
I
think
think
we
we
are.
are.
Ross, right, see if you know how you just said you're happy with Lennon's the actual boss now.
Yeah.
See if I asked you that
Yes,
before he was
accepted
at
it,
no, see I know, but see if I asked you that like a couple of weeks ago when he was interim manager, you would have said no,
And you did.
Benitez or
You
something,
did.
and you did say that. You're just trying to back him now, saying yeah and all
Yeah,
that.
obviously they'd back
You
him. Why would you
know-
not back him? Obviously
That's the
they'd
point,
back him.
everyone-
Why
I
would you
think-
not back him?
I don't think it's the right
Exactly.
decision
No,
for him
no.
to stay on. He's had his time. He won the first, was it 3 trophies? 4. And now he's come back to us for this season to help us out, and I think that's where it should end. Yes, thank you,
But now-
Neil Lennon, for all you've
But
given us.
Now you're struggling with other people. The next person that, apart from Neil Lennon, was probably David Moyes. Rafa Benitez, he pulled himself out of it.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he
he
did.
did.
But
He said he was staying at
He
Newcastle.
said he's staying in Newcastle.
See when you
and be honest, sorry, do you really think after Newcastle have been going to give him all that money now he's going to want to leave
But
them now
have
for
they been
Celtic?
given all that
Well,
money?
they're
Yeah,
selling-
350
selling-
million are getting
Yeah,
bought for.
350 million.
And fair play to my dad, he got
They
the money
are.
in Man City.
Yeah.
It's Sheikh Mansour's cousin. No, but see when people seeing all the Sky Bet's odds of David Moyes, Rafa Benitez and Neil Lennon. 2 out of 3 of them, who are you going to pick? Who are you going to want as your manager?
But
Not Neil Lennon.
But see when
But see that he's been... Just 2 seconds, right? See now that he's been picked. See now that he's been picked and it's settled. You kind of think to yourself, it's not that bad.
No, it's
It's
not
not
that.
as bad as
Because he's not.
But when the Celtic fans have been told we've been linked with managers like Mourinho, like Rafa Benitez, and then we're getting given Neil Lennon.
Yeah, but that's why you don't listen to stuff like that.
But when
But why
the
would-
bookies have
Do you
him
really think
as
Jose
favourite,
Mourinho?
It's because it's the bookies. The bookies will do what's the bookies in for? The bookies are there to make money.
Yeah, but
so,
the bookies.
So the bookies are obviously going to boost odds and stuff that's unreal, that's not realistic at all. So they're making
But
money.
they have
Why
inside
would
knowledge.
they?
Who's won half of 8 in a row? Who's won us half of 8 in a row?
Yes, but look how long ago that was. That was 8. That was what
4 years ago.
It's,
Exactly.
it's still the same. We've won the league since he was there, and we're still winning the league.
Rangers weren't in the league for
Exactly.
some of
That
them.
is very
Listen, that's not a problem for us.
No, Rangers went in the league And then when Rangers got to the league, he wasn't the manager, so you can't.
Exactly. No, Ronnie Dyle. When Ronnie Dyle was here, Rangers still weren't in the league.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I do not think it's the right appointment for Celtic.
Listen,
Well, who else?
Let's bring back the Ronnie Rowe.
listen, see,
He was in the bookies for it.
see if we're still winning 2 trophies. See if we're still winning 2 trophies next season.
See if we win a double.
I don't, if we win at least a double next season, I don't think we're in a crisis.
Yes, but that's if. That's not happened.
And when you think
So
about
you can't
it,
say if.
this season, if you think about it, this has been a season that from start to finish, Celtic fans. I'm not saying every Celtic fan, but you know, at least 50% of Celtic fans have been criticising Celtic, and
For not investing.
for all sorts of things, for performances, everything, and Rangers are still 9 points behind.
Yeah.
But that gap should have been bigger.
Yeah, it should have been,
It
and that's
should have
why
Who came in?
it could.
I don't think it should have been bigger. Because look at the games when Lennon came in.
Exactly.
The 90-minute
That's
winners.
what I'm saying. That's why I do not think he's the right man for the job.
Listen, no, see when people are like, oh, like, Neil Lennon, yeah, like, we've still done the treble. A few seasons ago, when Rangers were nowhere near the Premiership, we lost to Inverness Cali Thistle in the Scottish Cup final.
I know.
So how can you possibly say Lennon's not the man for the job?
Because, see, the performance level since he's come in has dropped off.
Dropped massively.
Exactly.
But he's still,
That's because he's came into a
he's
team
still,
when-
he's still done,
Wait,
he's still done the final stretch.
How many of those
trophies
players
this season,
were
hasn't he?
players? He's came in and the pressure's been on him. You can't say it's not. The pressure's been on Neil Lennon, and for the next 2 years, when Celtic are going for 10, the pressure's on Celtic.
Finn, another positive about Lennon is his recruitment. Because when he was... He, in the first place when he had the job, his recruitment was excellent.
But see as a
Van
player,
Dijk, Wanyama.
Yes.
see as a player, who would you want to play under? Lennon or Rodgers?
Well, Rodgers.
Certainly Rodgers.
I'd take.
Give Neil Lennon,
He's the
give Neil
pro-
Lennon a maximum budget of the Dembele money next season. I tell you something.
But if
I tell you something. He built his own squad
Was Rodgers
He
given
would-
any of that money?
because everyone was sceptical that he was going to
Rodgers
leave.
spent about 25 million.
Because everyone knew. Because it was clear that the board knew he was going to leave.
Rogers spent 9 million alone on it.
I know. The ones we made one big money signing.
Yes.
How many loan players did he get from in that January window?
Exactly.
Because they
But-
knew he was going to leave.
I think
Neil Lennon's not going to
Yes.
leave, so they'll spend money on him. Why are you going to spend?
You need to
Yeah.
remember, he's still not signed the
Brendan
contract
Rodgers-
yet.
But why
Brendan
he's-
Rodgers, Brendan Rodgers made a fuss about getting £1 million pitch, a hybrid pitch, and then comes out then basically they known for half a season he's going to leave. Do you think they want to spend any more money on him?
But Rodgers, yes, I think he was only allowed loan signings because he was leaving.
Exactly.
But
It's been probably known.
why
all
was he
season.
leaving in the first place?
What?
Why
Money.
was he
For
leaving?
himself.
Money.
He only cares about himself. He wants. It's not even the money.
I don't
He
know.
You
wants.
can't say that.
he
I
wants-
do not think that's fair
to
to say. No, that is
He
not
wants a
fair
way back.
to
He
say.
wants a way back to the big league.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what's
He
a
used
better,
Celtic as a
and
stepping
what's a
stone.
better way to do it in Celtic when you're getting in Europe every year,
But did
winning
he-
the league every year? He wants a way back to the,
Are you
to the big
comparing?
league.
Are you saying he should have stayed at Celtic instead of going to Leicester?
No, I'm not. But
Celtic's.
You're not winning
We're
anything
going
at Leicester.
Leicester, what are you going to win?
Leicester, you're going to
Premier
like
League.
Anfield
Premier
and all
League.
that. Celtic, where you going to Rugby Park?
Exactly. But I don't think
But you're
it's
going
fair
to
to say.
European stadiums.
I don't think it's fair to say that Rodgers
Leicester.
only cares about himself.
Well, yeah, I think that's a bit tough, but you know what I mean. If you're
No,
taking,
I don't.
I think it's a bit tough. I think it's a bit tough that I said that there.
What else could have Rodgers done? He's won everything.
It's a fact.
What else could he have done?
It wasn't the right.
Because you see if Celtic gets a quadruple treble, I'm not saying they are, because that is what
Quadruple.
a quadruple treble. That's
Quadruple.
quadruple.
Right,
Right, it doesn't matter.
If
Right,
they get
but
it.
you see, if they get it, what does it mean? I know it breaks history, but what does it mean?
It proves that we're still
you see that
you're
by
still far
far
ahead.
the best team in the
Yeah,
country.
but a quadruple treble, I don't think Celtic fans that can get out the window. The only thing Celtic fans care about is 10 in a row. Then, if not 10
Is
in a
it?
row, Europe.
Is it the only thing? They
So
care
what
about?
would you have a quadruple treble or a 10 in a row?
Yes.
No, not
I
answer me that.
understand.
Answer me that.
I'd rather have.
A 10 in a row.
10 in a row.
You'd rather have a 10 in a row.
You'd much rather have 10 minutes.
Fun, don't you? Right. So
This is in. See on.
Oh, I'm not
see,
sure.
see on
I'm not
Saturday.
sure.
I think we'd all agreed, right? All Celtic fans had thought the treble's done. See for the next 2 seasons. See the next 2 seasons. No one cares about. No one cares about the cup. Well, cup. Obviously, we want at least one cup and the league. We want to do at least a double, right? 1 cup. Europe doesn't matter. We need the 10 in a row.
But
Yeah.
isn't it a massive thing that we've won?
We need 10 in a row.
trebles.
But would you rather win?
Would you not?
How did you, Ben?
4 trebles. Should argue.
Too much fizzy drink there.
Finn, back to you. Or have you lost your thought?
Nah, I think 4 trebles
man.
is maybe as big.
It's remarkable, but would you rather have 4 trebles?
Let's be
or would you
honest,
rather
that's
have
not
10
going to
in a row?
happen. That's not going to happen next
Would you rather have 5 trebles or 10 in a row?
It's too early to say anything.
Would
It's
you
too early to
rather
say
have 5
anything,
trebles
it's
or
too
10 in a row?
What?
Would you rather have 5 trebles or 10 in a row?
10 in a row, because it's never going to be done again.
It will be done again.
Well, in our lifetime.
Rangers
But
were
you cannot guarantee that.
Rangers were 1 league title off getting 10 in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Treble
Exactly.
is. I think that might be bigger than 10.
No
bro.
way.
No.
No way.
No.
I think
You listen to what all the pundits think.
Treble,
of it,
treble
it's
is-
unbelievable.
What?
Yeah, but they're going to
Trebles.
bum it up because TV.
They're on the telly. They're on the telly. What are we? We're on Podbean.
I know. Right, treble. What a day that was. Well,
Yes, what a day it was.
and I'll tell you,
An exciting
Hearts-
game, a good game. Hearts did not lie down. They came up. I think.
Their goal kicked us into life.
Yeah,
Exactly. They needed to score first for Celtic to come back. See if Hearts never scored as early, I think it might even have won the game. If they never scored as early.
And what do you make of Edward's podcast? No.
I wrote the book.
Edward's podcast. I hope more goal.
Edward's a football player, not a pundit.
this is why you've not been asked to be on this before.
As you can tell, this is probably Finn's first time on it. He's probably, you can't recognise his voice.
Edward's
Shite he talks
Why is he even doing a podcast? In the Celtic changing room before the games. Oh my god.
In the
Right.
shower area.
What were you saying?
I meant to say Edward's penalty.
Edward's podcast.
Sean's dying under the table. Alright, pal. Right, have you been looking forward to coming on for a long time, Finn?
How's his excitement? I know.
Podcast!
Right, okay, so this penalty, what about it?
It looked very manufactured, as in he made it a penalty.
No, do you think?
Oh,
do you know
no,
what I said
See
it
if you look at, you can,
Yeah, just say
No,
that.
see when
yeah,
you
but every footballer dies. See if a footballer feels that. Finn's having corporate for that one. But you see if a football player feels that in the legs, they'll go down.
See if they interrupt,
And it can
see
get them a foul.
See if a player comes in and stops you from taking a shot or something, then does that not make it a penalty? Because that has stopped you from potentially scoring. Or do you think it's got to bring you down?
There's two. I don't know. There's two.
No, because you can be fouled without coming down.
I mean, there's two angles to this. The TV angle we all saw.
From behind the goal,
For,
when he
but
comes
from
in.
behind the goal, it was not a penalty, but the angle we all saw on the
'Cause
TV.
he comes in.
Was it just
And-
me or you see the cameraman from BBC? That was shocking. He was so
I
bad.
know, I know. The ball was here, right? The camera's in here. It's just like, oh, it's moved. It's just.
It was like 2 seconds, as if the guy was like reading a newspaper or something. And he was like, oh, the ball's moved. Oh, that moved the camera.
Aye. Anything else in Celtic season?
I'm just saying that this about the cup final. It's good. Obviously, we didn't want Hearts to score. I think as soon as we scored, we were kind of like, oh right, no, this isn't going well.
Didn't get that. No.
See that they kicked since life though, 1 each. We're going to 70. I would not like to go past 70th minute. Past 70th minute 0-0 with them.
That's what I'm saying. I think
They're
did
good.
the game.
The good step pieces. Uchi came on.
That was scary.
My heart sunk when I seen Uchi come on. At 1 each.
Did you drink when he came on?
I'm not a fan.
No, really, but
Rooney was like in his face.
He's a huge dumpling, right? He may not be the best technically, but he can hold off 4 men and score.
I don't like how Hearts play when he's on the pitch.
Yeah.
They play long ball to him all the time when he's on the pitch.
And see if you-
see Hearts, they
But
can
it
play
works for
football.
him. It works. It
No,
could work.
it's boring though. It's
They
so
can
boring.
play football,
And he can.
but see as soon as he comes on the pitch, they see him and they just go.
See,
"Oh,
to be
what
honest
was
with
it
you, I
long?"
think they're a better team when Uchi isn't playing.
That's
Because
what I
they
think.
bring the
Honestly.
ball down and they play football.
Well, we saw them that. See until Uchi get see when Uchi came on. They're just on long ball and then just
Exactly.
keep coming straight back.
I tell
What's
you,
the point of that?
I'll tell you who's brilliant for Hearts though. Is June.
He's
Was unreal.
Do you know who I really thought was a brilliant 16-year-old Aaron
Yeah,
Hickey?
he was so comfortable.
He's
absolute
good.
brilliant.
For a
So comfortable on the
16-year-old.
ball.
Like, that is unbelievable.
I'll
Starting
get like-
a cup final.
I expect
Everybody was talking about Caramo with Dembele, but think about it, he wasn't even in the final. This boy, he was in the Scottish Cup, the oldest competition. I'm not taking any away from Caramo with Dembele,
Yeah.
but he's not had any.
Same with
Press.
Dapo Mabud. He played his debut in the same day as Karamoko, and there's no hype about Dapo as well.
That's because Dapo's 2 years older.
Still, he made a young boy's made his debut.
I think it's the case of I think it's just obviously Dapo's a brilliant player, really good. You've seen the Youth Cup finals. I think it is the age gap. It's the fact that he's 16
Exactly.
and
Karamoko was the first
17,
player born in the
18,
2000s to...
exactly. I know.
happy-
It's a bit of a difference.
No, Jack. Well, 2000s, but the boy Jack Aitchison was younger than Karamoko.
Jack Aitchison scored in his debut
He was
against
younger
Motherwell
still.
7 now.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Anything else? Celtic? No.
Where was chocolate buttons?
They're finished.
Understandable.
Jesus.
But
I know.
Sorry, got a
the
wee bit
big Grenell picks up packets of sweets opening.
I know. I think
And it
Celtic,
does that
if they don't come out this summer, and if they don't really put their hand in their pocket, because right now it looks like they've got long pockets with short arms, and they're not wanting to
That's actually
spend
a good quote for you.
Thank you. So then though, it's at the end
that
of them. Right, okay. No, but yeah, they look as if they're not wanting to spend any, but now maybe because they've got a new manager, they might, and maybe in Lennon they trust. Maybe they might be like, you've won us 4, you've just completed as a treble.
If anyone deserves a chance to attend, I vote it's him.
So how many players does Celtic need?
People keep saying that, I just don't see why.
I don't see
Well,
why
who
he
else deserves
deserves. I don't think anyone deserves to be a manager for something
I
like
know. But
Unless they've been there for the whole
that.
time.
Exactly.
Aye.
Then, yeah.
Yeah, but you see when he said that we came out with all those stats, he was saying that like, I've been here for 14 years, I've won 10 leagues, I've won 9 trophies, I've won 9 cups, I've won
Player and
more than
manager.
9 cups. What?
player and manager.
Yeah, player and manager. So and then you listen to that and you go, whoa, he really does
Love the club.
love the club, and he
Any-
really does.
And not being funny, right? Brendan Rodgers came out and said how much he loved you, right? And he jumped
Exactly.
as soon as he could. Anyone can come out and
But
say
did
that.
he jump as soon as he could?
Yeah.
I think he could have gone earlier.
No, I think he could.
No,
I think it shows. See the fact that he left. See the fact that Rodgers left like that. It shows that he could have done that much earlier. He couldn't have done that much earlier because he didn't care about leaving mid-season.
Moving on to. I think we're going to
Right,
move
okay.
on to.
Move on.
Hibs.
Why are we talking about Hibs?
Rangers.
Top 6, isn't it?
No. Rangers.
Oh, were we just talking about Celtic the whole time?
Yeah.
We just said Rangers. No.
Alright.
Right.
Top 6. Sorry.
Jesus. On to Rangers season.
You're on a different planet.
I'm Jesus' son.
You're on a different planet.
Okay, Gerrard joins the club. What a signing that was, Ben.
Brilliant. Absolute. What a manager.
See, when you signed him, I thought that's a massive risk you're taking.
Exactly. I think everyone did.
I don't know, because yes,
Because
it's
he wasn't
his
a
first
guaranteed
job.
he's going to do well for us.
His
Because
first
you can't
job.
even say he's done well on the pitch, but consistency. You see when you're watching Rangers, you can see the difference between him and last season, right? But you see when you look at like the stats to back it up, it's not there. But you see if you're looking at it, it has improved.
Yeah.
But
Well,
he's
the
not got
stats
he's not got it to
In
back
ways
it up.
are there though,
It is
because
to back
they've
up.
beat Celtic, which hadn't been done in previous seasons. They've also in Europe as well. The European run was. Why are we all checking our armpits? Right.
It's just Ben goes.
Right, moving on.
Anyone, a bit of deodorant.
No, but how can you say that Gerrard's not improved? He has improved.
I've just said he has improved on the pitch.
But sorry, but
The stats on there to back it up.
The stats kind of are there.
What's there? What's there to
They've
back it
beaten
up?
Celtic. They've got higher points than previous seasons.
Alright, okay, two
Europe,
things.
Europe.
Right, 3 things. What else is there?
Transfers attracted lots of players.
He's got the contacts that other managers
We're trying
don't
to
have.
speak, he's just scushing away with his
Look at you.
And how's he used? No, I'm away. And how's he used those contacts? Loan players.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's how you get them in.
Get them. And then Kent is probably going to sign.
No,
and
No, I wouldn't say
Or-
you're
or
coming
alone.
up with your
Or
loan.
alone.
like,
He's going to Aston Villa.
Is he?
Well,
Oh,
Scott Arfield's linked with Aston Villa.
And
No,
Tavernier's linked with.
Aston Villa.
Is it Aston?
No, it's not. It's Crystal
Crystal
Palace.
Palace. I thought it was
Crystal Palace now.
I
Ooh.
thought
No,
it's
it's
always
always
been Crystal Palace.
No, he was linked with Aston Villa a few weeks ago.
Well, you know what? You're right. Okay, so
There's a short supply of fullbacks.
That's what we were speaking about
Yes,
yesterday.
we are.
There's, see, when you think in Scotland, the left backs having to play right back, that's.
And see, any fullbacks, even in the world, there aren't very many top class ones.
yeah, you could have been there in 5 years, but
I know.
you're a lazy boss, and you
Third.
decided to.
Well, we'll see how the operation
Stay in your
goes.
bed
But
in the
anyway,
morning.
Ross.
The operation, you said you were getting 5 years
I know you did. It
um,
keeps getting postponed.
oh, well, last one, if you want.
Right. I don't.
Rangers season started
Talk about
with
Eddie's
a,
podcast.
with a 2-0 victory to Scoopy on the 12th of July.
Who?
A very special day for Rangers, of course, on the 12th of July.
What's that got to do with Rangers?
The Orange Walk, you fud.
That's not got anything to do with
Sad.
Rangers.
Has, really.
No, it's-
Yeah,
Does
it
it?
has.
Yeah, no,
Does it get anything to do with Celtic?
I'm not
No.
talking about if it's got anything to do with Celtic.
Moving
Hey,
on.
you know what? Last time we mentioned Jordan in this, you were like, you're debating
Shut
if
up,
it's a
right.
religion or not. So let's
Yeah, you're like, what, is orange a religion? It's a colour, mate.
That's why Derek McInnes, he was crying. People calling him orange.
Oh, right, okay. 2-0 victory. Rangers started the season off quite strong.
Shame it didn't last, but never mind.
Beating St Mirren 2-0, beating Kilmarnock 3-1, drawing Motherwell 3 each away.
Wait, come on, are you sure? Wait, because I thought they hadn't.
No,
beaten
that was in the
Kilmarnock.
cup.
That was in the cup,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Yeah,
cup,
so
yeah.
in the league they've not beaten Kilmarnock.
Not beat Kilmarnock in the league.
Away.
at all.
And
Yeah, they have.
They've
No,
got
they've not.
beaten.
They've beaten them in the cup, but-
5-0, 3-1.
but in the league, no.
Then 4-0 to Dundee.
It's
No,
consistency.
4-0 to Rangers against Dundee.
That is-
5-1 to Rangers against St Johnstone. So it's just the consistency away from home, like Drum and Motherwell, Livingston.
Yeah, but you can say that, like, and see teams that just don't have consistency, they don't deserve to win the league anyway.
Yeah.
Exactly.
See if you're just going to constantly draw and all that.
And
It's not
throw away
no,
results,
they don't deserve
and then-
to win it. And see that season, they didn't deserve to win it, and that's me being
And
honest.
how many of them can be put down to Morelos's?
You can't sit
You
there
can't
and blame Morelos.
blame
You
him.
can't.
sit
You
and
can
blame
say you
Morelos.
let them down to a certain extent, but you can't sit
Yeah,
there
and then
say-
you see some
'cause
games
they've
as
got
well.
a-
We've lost because Morelos not playing as well,
No,
right?
'cause you've got
but
a
he
striker.
saved us in games as well, so you can't.
He scored
blame
what
him.
4 against Kilmarnock in the cup.
Yeah,
30 goals this season he has in
Yeah.
the league.
that is impressive.
But then see
That's
if he cut out his
Discipline.
He's not going to change
improved
him.
it.
He's
You
not
see if
gonna
he took
change.
that out of his game,
He might become a different player.
Because he said that. You see that? I've only used watched that Soy Alfredo thing.
Yeah, I've watched it.
I watched it as well, but he said that if he takes that out of his game, well, he won't be the same player. So
Exactly.
you can't take that out of the game. You can't afford to take that out.
But
of
you've
it.
just got to cut the line a wee bit
I
sometimes.
know,
Yeah,
I know.
you've got to use your head because see, like Scott Brown clapping his heels.
That's
you
smart.
can't turn round and then like crack the guy.
Pardon you.
That's twice.
Twice. That's a second warning.
That is a second one. Third year away him.
How's the summer school work for Rangers? I mean, you can't. Also, I'm not saying. Obviously,
You have the money to spend.
you can't see if all these players are going. See if Rangers, all the players seem to be on. They get good players. Ken, okay, that I'll give you that. They get good players, but you need to sign players like this. Maybe you can't change your squad every season.
I know.
Can you see your
So
manager?
do-
you need to have your.
Do you think you go for-
can't
you
sit
have
and a
consistency?
Do you
rotation.
think you go
The
for
squad,
quick? Do you
yeah,
think you'll change the
results.
squad down to
Right.
permanent signings? Do you think
I-
you go for loans again?
I think there'll be 1 or 2 loans, but I think there'll be a lot more permanent.
You have the money.
But yeah, where's the
They're
money
selling
come
this.
from?
Well, there might- there is
Tavernier,
quite-
Who else? Who's
Well, I
selling?
don't think we'll.
But
sell
then
that.
see if they sell
I hope
them,
we
they're
sell
going to have to
Morelos.
buy.
Do you
So-
think Rangers should sell Morelos?
Yes.
Morelos, Tavernier.
Who would you replace him with though?
Well, you've got Defoe there for another 6 months.
Exactly.
But
And
that's
you
that's
want-
what's costing Rangers so much money. He's on what, like nearly 70 grand a week.
That's double what any Celtic player's earning.
Well,
No, but I think
Bournemouth are
Scott
paying.
Brown's on like 40 or
Scott
something.
Brown's on 40.
Bournemouth are paying some of that as well.
Scott Brown.
How much
I know,
would
but
Morelos
still.
go for?
What?
How much would Morelos go for?
Not more than Dembele, I don't think.
12 million.
Oh, nowhere near. No, but you need to say who would you
I don't-
rather
I
have in your
don't-
team?
I-
Musa Dembele or Alfredo Morelos?
I think nowhere near.
Morelos.
I think nowhere near is a bit unfair.
With that
but-
discipline.
You
Morelos.
can't afford to have 10 men on the pitch.
Did Dembele ever get 30 goals in the league?
But he's
But
not-
Dembele,
he's Leon's top goal scorer.
you've got to see, and he's also
Who's
been
not
No,
at
but after
Manchester
that, did he get
United?
30 goals in the Scottish Premier League?
No, but
he was
Exactly.
injured for the second
You've
season.
answered
for
your own question.
No, but
Scottish
for-
Premiership.
For the first season, the answer is no.
Yeah, but in
Dembele only
Morelos'
turned
first
up in the
season,
big games.
in Morelos'
You never
first
saw him
season,
score against us
did
St
he?
John's.
Exactly.
Would you rather have a
just-
player that scored in big games or somebody that scored in wee games when Andy could score?
But he's
Exactly.
but he's-
How many goals
you
has
just-
Morelos got nailed for?
None.
How many Morelos did
But
Dembele?
Plenty.
One.
Hat-tricks.
I mean, you just still say you
Exactly.
prefer Morelos over Griffiths when Griffiths scored 50 goals in a season.
we're not talking about Griffiths.
I'm just saying though.
That's an
so-
example.
Griffiths is a different story because actually, as much as I detest the guy,
He's a brilliant striker.
he knows where the goal is.
50 goals in one season.
Aye, that's
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 remarkable.
remarkable. That's
Who?
Griffiths 2 seasons ago.
Did you see Musa Dembele's been linked with Man United?
yeah,
Aye.
45 million. That means it's Celtic.
You get 10% of that.
Get nine. That means if he goes for 45 million,
We
Celtic
get
get
4.5.
9 times more than what they paid for him
Is
off
it?
of a sale.
500,000.
That's good business.
And that's Celtic.
That's
That's
difference.
what Rodgers.
That's
could
what
do.
Rodgers was good at, and Neil Lennon would.
But Neil-
No, Neil
Neil-
Lennon added them in as well. If you look at it, Van Dijk, when he got
they
sold,
got 8 million. For him.
exactly.
Wanyama.
Wanyama, we got I think 3
Aye.
million for him.
Wait, was it
Give-
Ronnie Dyer that signed Stuart Armstrong?
Give him
Or was
a-
it-
No,
Listen.
I think it was Lennon that signed Stuart Armstrong.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna tell you.
Right, okay. The semi-finals let Rangers down big time against Aberdeen.
Yeah. What was the score again?
1-0
So
Aberdeen.
Well, the
Oh, I
first
was-
semi-final was the Lewis Ferguson header, 1-0 Aberdeen. Second one's
No, that was a quarter final, the second one.
that
That was
the
at
first one.
Ibrox, we got beaten the second one.
Yeah, the first one was 1-0 to Aberdeen.
Yeah, and then the
Second one was
wasn't
one
a
each.
semi-final.
One each, and then 2-0 to Aberdeen at Ibrox in the quarters of the Scottish. They've let Rangers down. That was Rangers' season because the league was basically
It was
Over.
done. That was the
Basically
only hope
over.
we had to win a cup.
maybe.
It's not the Aaron Brew Cup.
Oh Ross.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
Oh Jesus.
Because that's the only thing that Rangers won. They really need to step up their ante if they want to consider themselves as the most
Well,
success, and they
they
have
are
to.
they are the most.
They can't
successful.
afford. You see, if they go through next season without winning a cup again, like this season, it's going to be a failure for Gerrard. And it will be. Because every Rangers fan came said to Gerrard, he's going to come. Oh, Gerrard, 55's coming home, like you've said.
Well, it looked
But-
like that at
And
Christmas.
what? You're allowed to back the man.
Chris Sutton said at
Did I
Christmas
say
that
that you were
Rangers have won the
allowed to
league.
back him? Did I say that once? No. I said if they don't.
You're acting as if
I
you
said
can't say stuff like that.
if Gerrard doesn't win a trophy with Rangers next season, it will be a failure for
Is
Gerrard.
it? I don't think it is.
Because
I do not think because
you see that means that Celtic get 9
See
now.
when Gerrard came in, think about how many points were Celtic ahead that season? Was it 20?
No, see,
1 point.
wasn't it the last season like 24 points or something? He's beat us back.
9 points isn't big. That's 3 games. It's not big.
But that's what I said. I said on the pitch they've improved, but they
But
don't
the
have it to back it
stats-
up. The stats don't have to back
How
it
many
up.
signings do Rangers need, Ben?
How many signs?
I think you
3 or 4
defenders.
key
Defenders. I think the only.
No, but
the only
see that
really.
centre half might be coming.
I think you need
Yeah.
a striker and
Centre back.
4 new.
Well, it depends who
I'm
you
not
say.
whole back. Like, I think you need a whole back line.
Yeah.
It depends who you
No
sell.
way.
Not a right.
Full
Not a right.
back.
Not a right back. If
Not
Tav
if, right,
stays.
if Tav stays, then
We've
only
got
3.
Cartage, we've got Goldson.
We need a centre back.
To
Definitely.
back up there,
Yeah.
yeah. And that Oldham defender.
Left
Edmondson.
back. Left back.
Yeah, and then a striker, and then we've got enough
Even-
wingers, we've
even-
got
you
enough
see,
centre mids.
I've heard.
I was going to say goalkeeper, but then I forgot Fodringham's back.
I've heard
Yeah,
that
not
Max
bad.
Lowe's coming to Rangers.
Doubt that.
Max Lowe.
Well, I've saw a video of him saying to the Aberdeen people, they asked him, "Are you leaving?" And he was like, "I'm not leaving, no way." So
Well, there,
But players
there
say
is.
that all the time.
There, no, there
Brendan
is a wee
Rodgers
thing
prime
going about
example.
that Max Lowe is going to Rangers.
is he good enough
But
to
is
be
he?
a Rangers
He's
player?
not.
I
He's
don't-
not good enough
he's
to.
not.
He's
tell
not-
us that
he's
he's a
not.
Rangers player. He's not good enough to try.
Well, he's better than
Celtic.
Flanagan.
You've got to
No, he's
have.
not.
You've got
Flanagan's
to
not
have.
left.
Flanagan was in that.
Flanagan's not
that
left back
team
to
when
start with.
Brendan Rodgers was at
I think
Liverpool and they
Flanagan's
nearly won the
brilliant.
league.
I honestly do.
See if yous get back into Europe next season, yous have got to have a lot of backup players.
Yeah, that was
To
probably
play.
let us down as a depth and
And
depth.
it probably let Celtic down as well.
Yeah, because Celtic they have this season they've went through injuries with.
Especially he was
Exactly.
he was our best
Christie.
player.
Alright, Tom.
They
I
had
think-
throughout the whole
Not
season they've
anymore.
had Lustig, Benkovic, Kieran Tierney and Cham, Rogic, Eddie for
Christie.
which is very Eddie came off sometimes halfway for a game with a hamstring, and then Griffiths if you want to count that as an injury.
And Christie's been injured.
And Christie, yeah.
And we
so
missed,
you can't
I think Christie's one of the
he's
players
a
of
he's
the
a
season.
he's a brilliant
Aye.
player.
See,
And
when he's on the
he
pitch-
spent about half the season injured and he was still an absolute he was just so like always positive.
And last
always
summer,
wanting to go forward.
last summer, all the Celtic fans were saying, "I think he needs to
yeah,
go."
they were like him, Scott Allen,
Exactly.
all that crowd
And now
to get
look-
them away.
I think realistically for Rangers, see, it's 8 now. I know 10 in a row still is still a long way away, but it's not as far now. He's thinking about it's 2 seasons. It is 2 leagues away. If Rangers need to win a trophy if they want to stop the league.
Yeah.
Next 2 seasons.
Yeah, of course they do, because if not, we're going to get 10 in a row.
Right back up.
That's kind of how it works, Sean.
We'll win the treble next season. That's only 9 in a row.
Yeah, but they've got to win a trophy if they want to stop us getting 10 in a row.
I'm saying no. I'm saying next season. Next season they need to at least win a cup to kind of build their confidence back,
Yeah.
I think
and
they
so
will.
they know they can stop us.
So
But,
even if we don't win a cup
Aye,
next season,
they
they
can
can still win
still-
it.
yeah.
the
I mean,
week
it's still
after.
too early to say who's going to win.
no, but see when the treble next. If we win the treble next season, the 10 in a row's go out.
What do you mean win a treble?
If
Win a treble.
next season,
Quadruple
oh, quadruple treble. Yeah, actually, I have a treble. I mean,
You didn't go to maths class,
no,
Sean.
I didn't. Well, I'm in the bottom one.
Like
aren't I?
yours.
He's in mine.
If we win
He's a bit me.
if we win the treble next season, then it's not. Celtic are like going to go win the league the next season, aren't they? So if Rangers win a cup next,
You
but
can't
that's-
say that.
but
if Rangers win a cup
The
next,
most
Rangers win a
important
cup,
thing that Rangers
if
have to
if-
do in the
if
next
Rangers
2 years
win a
is
cup,
stop
it's
Celtic
right on.
winning the 10 in a row.
That's all we're trying to do.
That's-
Stop them. We don't care about anything else. We're just trying to win the league
And
again
see you
as soon
saying
as we can.
loan players are you need to get signings. See if they get loan players and stop us from winning 10 in a row.
We don't
They
care.
don't care.
Aye.
I
The
know.
loan players,
Aye.
oh, okay, maybe the next season you won't have them, but if they stop
See, even
us,
if you're a Rangers fan, you'd want to win a cup next season.
But
Just so you know,
Sean,
just
put
so
it
you know
this way.
you can win a trophy.
Yeah,
Just
Sean,
so you know you win a trophy.
you always
When
want to win something.
See, going for the 10 in a row season, you want to win a trophy. You want to have a trophy won.
Right, Ben.
Sean, we could have a whole starting 11 of loan players and we could still win the league.
Yeah,
Yous
anything's
wouldn't-
possible.
we wouldn't care.
I
I
don't know.
know. You don't care.
I know.
As long as you stop 10 in a row.
I know.
And
you
that's,
might care the season
and that's,
after.
that's equally Celtic's most important duty to get the 10 in a row.
Last point. Greg Dockett, has he got a place in the Rangers team?
He's done well on loan.
He's
Very
done
well.
brilliant alone.
Shrewsbury.
He's goal
At
against
Shrewsbury,
Wolves
but when
was
you
a
think about it,
standout.
he's done brilliant
I
in
was watching that
Shrewsbury.
game.
Yes, but look
But
who he was doing
one
the
of the best
performances
players in the park.
against.
What?
Wolves in the cup.
Exactly, one of
Well,
the
no.
best players in the park in that game.
In the pundits and
And he got
match
player
of
of
the
the
day as
year.
well.
He got player of the year for Shrewsbury as well.
But
Yeah.
when he was at Rangers, he just didn't perform.
No, there was
He wasn't getting a chance. but
potential there. You could see that. So has he got a place next season?
I don't.
Personally, I don't think so.
If you want to stop 10 in a row, you can't be trying.
No, it's a
new
backup
things. You can't be
player.
like.
It's a backup
Yeah,
player.
yeah, yeah. For
Salt
depth,
bench.
for depth, but you can't be sitting there wanting to try something new. You need to really invest heavy and
But
really need to try and stop.
Celtic should be trying anything new. Celtic need to get 10.
How
in a
many
row.
signings
We
does
need
Celtic
to
need?
see after what we've talked about.
The amount of
8.
signings they need.
They
Four
need-
key,
They need a
4 or 5
goalkeeper.
key.
They need 2 centre
No,
halves.
do
They
it.
need a full back. They probably need. They
No,
probably
we need
2
a right
full
and a
backs.
left back.
Yeah, they need a new centre
At
mid.
least one.
You need a centre mid. They need an
Winger.
attacking, a winger, and a striker.
A full back line, at least 4 defenders.
4 defenders.
I'd say we might need 2.
You might even need a goalkeeper.
Because
You definitely need a right back.
The way-
Just to get
Because
no
really,
way back.
we've only got one goalkeeper.
Oh,
Think
he's
about
getting
it.
Malmo.
Craig Gordon's injured, or he doesn't play.
Craig Gordon was brilliant to have his backup.
Yeah,
I know,
No,
but
no,
is
I
he?
think
he's
He's
done.
done. He's done.
I feel like we need
James
a keeper.
Forrest maybe away.
Nah, he
Nah,
was
Rogic,
the longest.
Leicester.
reigning-
Brendan Rodgers is going to
Jam
come in and
Porto.
swoop your good players.
I don't think he will. I think he'll know.
I
the
think
way the
I
Celtic
think I
fans
can
are.
see Rogic going.
See if he did
Yeah.
that, I think he...
Celtic fans would go mental, and think about it. He left, and his house get tanned, and his.
Yeah, exactly.
Think about it. You see if he came and take 4 or 5 players.
Right, okay.
Can you imagine?
I
Anything
don't think those
else?
players would be leaving Glasgow.
Anything else for today?
No. Well, obviously, thanks for listening.
Make sure you watch
mate,
Edward's
go,
podcast.
Go. Yeah, go.
Oh,
I
yeah.
hope you enjoyed. Leave Edward. podcast that we like.
please
Remember to
don't
go.
just
What's
like
our social media scare? What is it again? It's
on Instagram.
On Instagram.
Scottish football podcast.
you just type up Scottish_football_.
No, it's not underscores anymore.
Is it?
It's just normal. It's
Oh, we've been granted a
Is
new
it?
name.
Alright, well,
It's
yeah.
just Scottish Football Podcast.
No
On
spaces.
Instagram.
Twitter, you can find my Twitter at Ross McAllister6.
Oh, yeah,
Capital R, capital M.
shameless plug again.
Sean, do you want to put in yours?
No, you're alright. That's just a shameless plug.
18 followers and you're my favourite.
Right, okay, so bye from me.
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 That's all 5 byes.
Thank you.
Goodbye.